Hello everyone, this is Miss Sunita along with my friend Kritima, Sabina and Yogesh. Today we are here to have Zoom presentation on topic application of ITSM in Amazon. Next please. First of all, introduction of ITSM. ITSM is an art that has been designed for the develop, implement, manage and deliver the services. It has major five areas. Those are end user, services quality, cost and the business. ITSM service management benefits the ITSM by proper understanding of the business, and it will help to customize the business, and it also provides the scalable solution to the IT services. It also helps to automate the services with the tool and techniques, and it also helps to improve the performance and increase the productivity of the services. Next please. Now the introduction of the Amazon. Amazon is 100% cloud based, and it has the self-service configuration with the Amazon web server ecosystem, and it is an American based multinational company, and this is the largest online retailers and service provider in the world in these days. Some of the key information about the Amazon: it has more than 300 million active customer in more than 185 countries, which covers 50% of the market, and it also providing 14 websites around the globe. And the Amazon is providing jobs more than 600,000 and in the year of 2018, the annual revenue was 220 billion, and 2 billion items were sold in 2017. Next slide, please. Now the ITSM components and its importance in Amazon. ITSM covers main three components. Those are IT infrastructure, service desk, and security. IT infrastructure provide two set of services. One is service delivery set and service support set. Service delivery set covers financial capacity, availability, service level, and the continuity of the services. Similarly, service support set support the service desk in case of the change management, configuration management, problem management, and incident management. The security system secure the whole IT infrastructure and the service set. And by the incorporation of the ITSM in the Amazon, it helps to manage the IT infrastructure, it support the service desk and provide the security to the system, and it also helps to increase the business benefit by increasing the customer satisfaction by these ITSM services. For the further slide, I'd like to hand over Sabina.
Thank you, Sunita. Hello everyone, it's me Sabina, and now I'm going to continue rest of the slide. First one is ITSM lifecycle. It includes 5 steps. First one is service strategy. It is the first steps which involves the defining the service that the organization will offer, strategically planning process, and recognizing the developing and required assets to keep the process going. Second step is the service design. This stage main aim is planning and designing the IT service that organization is offering to meet the customer demand. Third one is service transaction. After IT service are processed and it has been finalized, it's important to make sure that it work correctly and don't disturb. Fourth one is service operation. This steps involves implementing the tested design in a live environment. And the last one is continuous service improvement. Organization must identify the area needed for improvement and learn from past performance. It combines principle, practice, and method from quality management, change management, and performance improvement. Next step. The next slide describe about business relationship management and service level management. They are both concerned with customer satisfaction. Business relationship management maintain up-to-date information of customer and their strategy, which helps business to deal with changing environment. It measures the level of customer satisfaction and performance of the service provider. It also assures better service and deal with complaints, comments, and feedback for continuous improvement. Similarly, service level management helps to improve and maintain the level of service to the client's meeting and service level agreement. Next slide, please. Next slide is about the importance of ITSM and Amazon. Amazon is one of the most preferred online shopping destination due to well-managed and efficient customer relationship management strategy. About 95% of business strategy are made from customer feedback, which is the main reason behind its success. Customer feedback is an excellent way to measure the strength and weakness of existing service. It provides insight as to whether their needs have been met or not. Amazon use cloud service to manage service level agreement by setting an agreement with customer. As we know, success in today's business depend upon customer review and comments. So if someone make bad review or comment, it will hamper their business. So in order to make sure that customer are satisfied and for the success of their business business, it is important to make sure customer relationship management is maintained. And now I'd like to call Pridima for the next slide, please.
Thank you, Savina. Now I'm going to talk about the remaining portion of the life cycle. Service transition is one of the life cycle of the ITSM, and it includes the different processes: service transition planning, change management, configurations, and the service assist management, validation and testing service, evaluations, and the knowledge management. It helps to deliver the operation service based and on the business needs and the target. And in Amazon, it implements all these services processes to the deliver base services. Next slide, please. Another one is the service operations. Uh, it is also the life cycle of ITSM, which includes which implement and manage the day-to-day activities of IT services and includes the following processes, which which is the event management, incident management, request fulfillment, and the problem management and access management. Among all of these processes, in Amazon, problem management handle the life cycle of the all problems that occur or may occur in an IT company, and main issue may be like the refund of the customer loyalty, price competitions, and uh, they have maintained they have the techniques for solving those problems, like as brainstorming and Pareto analysis, etc. Next one, please. This last one is the continual service management. Uh, this is the last step of the life cycle of the ITSM, and it involves all the stages of the service life cycle and mainly focus on increasing the efficiency and effectiveness of the IT service and improve and the learn from the past failure. So it includes 7 steps for the improvement the process, which are like identify the strategy for the improvement and define what will be measured, gather the data and process the data, analyze the information and present and use the information from the past and implement the improvement in this. In Amazon, it update all this information in their system, and according to the feedback they change they improve the uh, they improve in the for the customer satisfaction. And for the remaining portion, I like to call Yogesh.
Thank you, Kritima. This slide explains about the 7-step implement process of the ITSM. Number one is what you should measure. That means there are a lot of things that can be measured for the success of the business. Number two is what you can measure. We can measure only those things that can be measured by the use of our current tools and the resources we have. After specifying what we need to measure, we need to gather the data. Data should be authentic and the genuine. After gathering the data should be processed by using a different processing tool, and that data should be analyzed using different software tools like the SAS, Tableau, SAP, HANA, etc. And after analyzing the data, it should be presented in the form of the information, and the information can be correctified in order to implement. This slide explains about the measurement, metrics, and the Deming cycle. Measurement is basically the criteria for the improvement of any plan, process, or activity. It mainly serves to four main purposes: to validate, to direct, to justify, and to intervene the process, plan, and activity. Metric is anything which can be measured with the help of which IT manage which helps to manage the IT process, plan, or service, or activity. And KPI, also known as the key performance indicator, is one of the metrics which measure the critical success factor for any plan or any process of the business. Deming cycle is a continuous quality improvement paradigm which consists of many four logical sequences of repetitive actions, and it is also known as the Seward cycle or control cycle. It mainly consists of four steps: plan, do, check, and act, which is shown in the next slide graphically. This is the slide which shows the plan, do, check, and act activity. It is also known as the PDA cycle. In consideration to Amazon, we can have a look by considering if Amazon want to sell certain goods, it can have a plan by conducting sales for certain time being, and it can carry out by acting by promoting sales for certain time being, and it can check the result by checking the how much sale it's done over the period of the time. And if it does good, then we can continue with the sales promotion or the sales activity. If it doesn't, we can quit this. So this is the PDCA cycle that can be applied to Amazon as well. In regards to conclusion and recommendation, Amazon is a famous online retail company which has been using the IT in its everyday business life. ITSM has helped Amazon to maintain its customer relation management, service, and infrastructure, which has definitely increased over the growth, and benefits of the businesses. Similarly, the incorporation of the ITSM in Amazon has helped in management of the finance, capacity, demand, and problems, and IT service portfolios. As this company is being more popular, and especially in Southeast Asia, like country like India, the customer are being more and more day by day, increasing day by day. So there is an extreme need for the renovation and update for the ITSM in those countries. Amazon can also implement other new technology like the AI, data science, and analytics, also biometric security, to be always on the top of the retail company like Flipkart and eBay, etc. These are the references we have taken to consider our presentation. Thank you.